must have been cold there in my shadow to never have sunlight on your face. You were content to let me shine, that's your way. You always walked a step behind, so I was the one with all the glory, while you were the one with all the strength. A beautiful face without a name for so long, beautiful smile to hide the pain. Did you ever know that you're my hero? And everything I would like to be, I would fly higher than any goal. You are the wind beneath my wings. It might have appeared to go unnoticed, but I've got it all here in my heart. I want you to know I know the truth. Of course I know it. I would be nothing without you. Did you ever know that you're my hero? And everything I wish I could be, I would fly higher than any.
Today, I went to Washington, D.C. to put something to rest that has long bothered me. You see, I went to Vietnam long ago, and I fought an enemy I did not know. I never understood why I survived while better men than I had to die. So I decided to go to the memorial in search of answers I still did not know. And as I touched the black granite, the names of friends that died, I hung my head in wonder, and then I started to cry. I stood before a statue of 3, of veterans who had gone ahead of me. They paid the ultimate price of freedom's fee, so others could return, live and be free. There was a kid named Ketch from Ohio. He was only 18 when he got to burn by a shell at Quezon that said, "To whom it may concern." Then there was Crawford. We just called him Doc, but he always gave us the very best from his medical stock. There was a young blonde named Timberman, always had something nice to say. He was on a dusty back road on his fatal day. And as I stood on the grassy knoll and wondered, I began to see they're not really gone, because they live on in my spirit and in my memory. And honestly, I couldn't tell you if Vietnam was wrong or right, but I do know that they believed in being free, and it was for freedom that they did fight. And as I wiped the tears from my aging face, I began to realize this is a very special place. The black granite wall is like a scar that's healing, as long as there are veterans who share these feelings. The year is 87. It's the 18th day of September. This day has been a milestone in my life, and I'll always remember. Semper Fi, Dud.
Thank you, thank God for you, the wind beneath my wings.
Friends of my father, when I wonder about you, I wonder about them. When you are more than my father, when you are more than your humor, your ideals, your stories, and your kind, infectious laughter, when the tone of your voice echoes the stories in their hearts, and the precision of your words matches the images in their head. When you are, in an instant, all of my admiration, and all of my respect, and all of my aspirations, when your solid reasoning and witty wisdom dangle an idea and challenge my soul to reach just a little bit further, dig just a little bit deeper, think a little bit clearer, and act. I think you learned all this with them. I think you grew up together in a quick, intense burst of heat, fear, firepower, and war that is impossible to describe to anyone else, and that audible language could never capture or repeat. I know this to be the reason that your eyes fill and spill over in the parking lot of the Grange Hall during a late fall rummage sale, when first you recognize the middle-aged man who once knelt beside you on a jungle floor. There's a one-armed hug of men, long since acquainted but every day remembered, carved initials on the leathery memory of youth and dirt and blood. I wonder who this man is, embracing my father like he could float away at any second, talking to him in low, soft voices meant only for each other to hear. It doesn't seem possible that this stranger could know more about my own father than I do, but in that moment he does. And in the stories and animated retelling of chapters written decades before, they fill me in on the details as much as they know how. We all know reliving the scene is not solely for my benefit, but I let them believe it is, and I light up with disbelief and amazement at all the right times. For me, this is the definition of memorial, you and those like you taking part in the literal act of reliving a memory for the purpose of teaching another person, another generation, a lesson about mankind. While it can be hard to comprehend the level of your experience, I am grateful you were not alone then, and that you are not alone now. Cheers to the veteran friends of my father, and all fathers, sons, and daughters who understand the meaning in memorial. We honor you by mirroring your character in ourselves and our families, and by lighting up with disbelief and amazement at all the right parts. Happy Memorial Day, Daddy. Really good job making it home. Your stories are safe with me. Stephanie Dudley, May 26, 2012.
Kane is my name, and I drove on the Danville train till Stoneman's cavalry came and tore up the tracks again. In the winter of '65, we were hungry, just barely alive. We took the train to Richmond that fell. It was a time I remember oh so well. Dixie down, and all the bells were ringing the night they drove old Dixie down, and all the people were singing. They went na 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 na. Back with my wife in Tennessee, one day she said to me, Virgil, quick, come see, there goes a Robert E. Lee. Now I don't mind, I'm chopping wood, and I don't care if the money's no good. Just took a rebel stand. He was just 18, proud and brave, but a Yankee laid him in his grave. I swear by the blood below my feet, you can't raise a cane back up when he's in defeat. The night they drove old Dixie down, and all the bells were ringing. The night they drove old Dixie down, and all the people were singing. They went na 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 na.
Mama, take this badge off of me. I can't use it anymore. It's getting dark, too dark to see. Feel I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, 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 knocking on heaven's door. Put my guns in the ground. I can't shoot them anymore. That long black cloud, it's coming down. Feel I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door.